Well, folks, you're all certainly welcome back to the channel again. Keith here from Come On The Hoops. If this is your first time viewing the channel, please do like and subscribe. So, our second signing of the summer window is confirmed. I've been discussing this guy in depth for the last week on the channel. Australian attacking player, Tilio, 21 years of age, capped for Australia 5 times. He's 5'7", and he can play on both flanks and also up front. 9 goals and 6 assists he had in the A-League, and he also has a couple of A-League titles as well with Melbourne City FC. From what I've gathered across social media and spoke to a couple of Aussies, we were getting a good player here, an undisclosed fee as well. I'm excited about getting him aboard. You know, obviously he's done his interview on Celtic TV today with Jerry McCulloch. He's just in his final stages, which is getting off to Scotland, obviously getting his accommodation sorted, stuff like that. But he will join up with the squad for pre-season training, and he joins along with Odie and Thiago home. So it has a real Ange feeling about this signing. I know Brendan's in the door. I just think probably we've been looking at this guy for a couple of months before Ange left, and this is where we had our City group links with the likes of Mark Walwell, Michael Nicholson, chatting to the likes of Melbourne FC, and it's progress. It's another player that can play on the left flank, because we all know what the situation with Jota. Fabricio Romero talked about last night that Al Hayad of Saudi Arabia, the Saudi champions, are in for Jota 192 grand a week, 25 million fee, 30% to Benfica, 24 years of age. Will Jota go? And at the moment, it looks like it. It really does look like it. They're in talks with Celtic. Agree has not been agreed yet. The fee has not been agreed, folks. Sorry, stuttered there for a second. But yes, I know a lot of people said last night on the channel, picking money over Champions League football and over chances of playing for Portugal. Goes over there for one season, he's set up for life. Simple as that. You know, he's only 24. He has loads of years left in football, easily maybe 8 or 9 years in his football career. Go over there and does a season. I wish Jota the very best. At the end of the day, won trebles with us. You know, played in the Champions League, some memorable moments in the Europa League as well. Some crucial goals. Watching the goals last night he scored for us, like that goal against Aberdeen last season was a belter. The one against Kilmarnock as well. Just some really good crucial goals. And his celebration as well. So Jota, I wish him the very best. I don't think fans should get angry about this, because we're going to make a good profit on it. At the end of the day, we bought him for 7 million from Benfica, and yes, they'll get 30% of the fee, but we're still making nearly triple the money on this guy. So delighted. Let him go. We'll bring players in. It's just the emotional attachment to these players, especially the younger fans. They love the likes of the Kyogo and Jota'S, and then they'll move on. I think he won't be the only player out the door. I think Abada will go. Just there's something about, I have a feeling the likes of Abada and Rio Hatate will go. And I'm not trying to Debbie down the day with the rain outside. I'm just being honest with you. I can see these players going. Celtic will recuperate, maybe make 2 or 3 times the money that they bought the players, and come in and start buying gems. I'm confident in the board. I'm confident in the recruitment. Brendan discussed as well when he was coming back to the club, impressed with the recruitment strategy under Mark Lawwell, Michael Nicholson. And if we can go out there and get these players, yes, some people are saying they might not be Jota class. Don't judge the book by the cover. Tilio might come in and hit the ground running, might be an absolute gem of a player, or he might be just a dud. But what I've seen of him so far, he looks like a pure baller, and it is a step up from the A-League to the Scottish Premiership. But if he's getting called up for Australia and playing for Australia and getting called up to the World Cup squad, I'm sure he has in the locker. So let's see what happens. How you feel about the signing? Do you feel like we should be going in for more established players instead of the likes of getting someone from Norway and Australia? Do you think we should be going into the English Championship or the Premiership, getting players like that, especially if we have all this money? Do comment below. Your comments are crucial. Speak to us all soon. Hell.